Good morning.
Good morning.
Russ Dye. I'm alright, mate.
Afternoon, everyone.
Russ Dye down at Sesco Elmsworth Community Scale Model Club this morning. What's the date today? 20th?
I think so, yeah.
20th of November.
Yeah, it is.
2021, and we've got Russ in the hot seat. Russ, nice to meet you, mate. Thank you very much. So, Russ Dye from Upton.
Yeah, well, Aquif originally, but
That's why you're on the Aquif group.
that's why I run it, yeah.
Do you run it?
Yeah, that's mine.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I know that now, mate.
Yeah.
I'll put some stuff on.
Yeah, that's why, what is it, you know, the share, what is it? What model group's website, you know, on Facebook, that's why I shared it.
I didn't even know you run that.
Yeah. Learn something new every day.
Russ, how long have you been in hobby, mate?
Making models, I've only got back into it the past few years.
I've got a question to ask you, I've just remembered.
What?
Who reintroduced you to the hobby?
Mr. Bridge.
That's what he wanted me to ask you. How did that come about?
I think we have to go back a bit to involve Jill's dad.
Yeah.
Jill's dad had Parkinson's and dementia, and Mark's wife would care her.
Leanne?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd just get talking, and I went to doctors because we were having problems with my hands, you know, talking, and we were just talking about it, and Leanne mentioned that her husband was for this model club.
Oh yeah.
And things just evolved from there. You know, because doctor said that I needed something for fine motor skills.
Yeah.
You know, to like control checking.
Did you not do it as a kid then, mate?
Yeah, I did as a kid, but
it drops off, doesn't
yeah,
it?
it does. You know, as you grow older, and
So did you not even know Mark at this point?
no.
So what do you do? Just go and knock on his door? Or what?
No. Leanne and Jill arranged. You know, we meet at Upton Arms.
Oh yeah.
You know, you can tell whether you're going to get on with someone. Just hit it off straight away.
Right.
You know.
So what did Mark say to you?
Well, we just got talking, and he said, you're interested in modelling. Yeah. You used to do it as a kid, and just go down to look kids and get me front foot. You know, so well, I got a few paints. I'll just start on that, and
that's it.
Yeah,
and off you go. Okay, now then, so you built as a kid, but were you into it as a kid? What can you remember your first build when you were a kiddie?
Ooh. I can't remember the first build, but I think the main kit I built, it were pretty massive. I think it was probably, no, actually, I think, memory serves me right, but the size of it was probably a 1/24 Harrier.
That's massive.
Yeah, in those days, you know, in the 70s and 80s, you had one club trip to Scarborough, whatever.
Happy days.
There was this one main, it was Scarborough got it from, there was this one massive model shop.
Yeah.
It's now a cafe, and made this lad called Dale Ashman.
Yeah.
I'll tell you when it was 1982, because at Falklands was.
So how old were you then?
12.
82, so born in 70 then?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Right, so off you go, like trip, into the shop.
Yeah.
What, and you see and you think, I'm having that?
Yeah.
Happy days.
Made this lad called Dale Ashman, built it in his father's shed because that was my place big enough. My mother, his mother were 2 hours proud to let us build it in anywhere in the house.
Get that out of there. Have you got any connection to the military?
None whatsoever.
Right, that kills that then. Right, okay. Right, so now you've been back into hobby for a couple of years.
It will be, yeah.
So what, are you coming shopping day?
I am, yeah.
Right, so what are you looking for?
Basically just something that's an easy build, because I've got that many models on go that...
Have you really?
Yeah.
You're not a one kit builder?
No.
I can't do that.
I've got, the Baron Spirit Eurofighter that you did the other week. I've got that.
Yeah.
I've got the Enterprise.
Yeah.
That big version at Nimitz.
Yeah.
King George V. Bismarck. Graf Spee.
That actually takes me on to, where do you build? on your table, on your lap, in your shed.
In conservatory, I've got a big desk. So
And that's like yours now.
Yeah.
You were airbrushing now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Who got you into that?
Mr. Bridge.
Mr. Bridge, right, cool. So you've talked about, so you've got a Eurofighter, ship, and I've seen other things that you've built, but what's your favourite thing to build? Or haven't you got one?
When I first started, it was just getting into it. I built anything.
That's what I thought.
As you do, but I'm tending to veer more towards tanks and ships. Each to their own, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so. Okie dokie. Let me put my gates on. It helps right. So, favourite thing to build. Is there an area in modelling, so that you haven't been in it that long, that you're not confident in?
The only thing, really, as I say, I've got problems with my naked shakes, is airbrushing. I tend to do it as little as possible. Do it in small chunks rather than spend a lot of time, because when I'm holding it for any length of time, it hurts, so
Okay.
just take it steady, but
Steady away.
that's all you can do. I mean, it's like, what is it that the limits? Again, scrapes all the decals off. When I'm holding it that fine,
Yeah.
I did it off a course at week and it's come off lovely.
Happy days. Right, okay. Social media, Facebook, YouTube, da. Yes or no?
I'm all for it.
All for it?
Yeah, it's how people use it and at day.
What do you mean?
Well, it's like
You know what a rivet counter is, don't you?
Yeah.
What's a rivet counter?
Someone who sits and looks at everybody.
That's wrong colour. That's wrong armament on that.
Someone's right picky.
But on the other side of that, you're on club page. You get loads of people that will help you. You post onto Facebook. So in the main, a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like everything, on social media. It's how people use it. I mean, like you said, rivet counters. They're obsessive. They go into it too much. It's just a bit of
That's it, mate. Yeah. What about YouTube though, Russ? Are you like, because Mark hammers YouTube?
Yeah.
Are you the same?
I do use it from time to time. If I'm just a little bit, how do I do this? Whatever model, we'll use Nimitz as example.
Yeah, mate.
Nimitz landing deck. To see where it stripes go exactly.
So good thing then.
Yeah.
Cool. Space Settle we've talked about. Airbrush, what airbrush have you got?
Oh. It's a bar sharp one. If you remember a few years ago, Jill got me as a Christmas present and...
Well, I did.
Well, you did. she paid for it.
Yeah.
She paid for it, but you got it.
Yeah. That was funny. That was funny at the time. She was like sending me messages going, shh.
And you know what happened then? She right secret cloak and dagger, yeah?
Yeah.
We'd gone down to the step door to take some presents down, and up and boot. She not put it in her bag or out like that, we were just hearing it moved. So I took the coat over it and pretended I hadn't seen it.
Tidy, nice one. Right, so what's the worst thing you've ever built?
The worst thing I don't know about the worst thing I've ever built, the worst colour scheme, I suppose, if you like. When we had you had that garage sale last year about the camper, my mind wasn't, I was building it, my mind wasn't in it at the time because my dad was coming towards the end of his time.
Right, yeah.
So there were I can't remember which squadron it was, but I thought I'd adapted slightly so it Wakefield Trinity colours.
Alright, yeah.
It looked in my mind's eye it looked alright, but it looked nothing.
No,
I'm better right copy there.
Okay.
But hey, well.
No problem. When do you get time to build, Russ? Because you work.
Yeah.
I seen Bridgie up at the thing the other day. Did he tell you?
Yeah, he said he asked where I was.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, so where's Russ? He went, oh, he's right corner. So when do you get time to build?
On an evening and weekends mainly.
And you're alright with that, like? Yeah, fill your boots.
She knows it keeps me quiet. And keeps me from under their feet, so...
That's it. What do you do with all your finished stuff?
Say that again,
What do you do with all your finished builds?
I've got a man cave. It's like half man cave, half granddaughter's room as well. You know, so it's all what is it? IKEA shelving. All model aircraft have got their own slot. Ships on the top.
Really?
Yeah, I've got. But with the size of builds I'm doing now, I've got to get a bookcase from IKEA because it's 200 centimetre wide. That's only one. They'll fit them on, and that's going on that wall. You know, so once they're all built, this bookcase is just going to ships on and
cool.
It'll look good when it's done. But
is there anything that you won't build? Now, some people, Russell, say, "Oh, we'll build sci-fi. It's not real."
if I like it, I'll build it. You know, at the end of the day, if you like it, end of the day, it don't matter what anyone else thinks.
Do you know what? It's surprising how many people are singular, narrowly minded that say, I would not build this and I would not build that. But I'm part of that camp because I would not build World War One.
That's what the only World War One I've built, you know, Baron von Richthofen's plane.
Yeah.
That's a biplane, and that was an absolute nightmare.
Did you rig it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time somebody says, yeah, I rigged it, I'm like, sure, fair now.
I must admit there were quite a few expletives used, you know, but
yeah, I can believe that.
It looks good, but because it was that finicky, I don't think I'd build a biplane again. But
no, definitely not. Photo etch, mate. Photo etch and resin. Yes or no?
It's individual taste. But the Arizona off Dave, I've got all the photo etching on, every single bit.
Right.
If it's there, it's like you've got to do it. You know.
yeah. If it's in the box, it's going on.
Yeah.
All right then, mate. Happy days.
It does look better. I tried it without. No, it's got to go on.
It's got to go on.
Yeah.
Tidy. Do you ever bring the hobby up to strangers, Russ?
Sometimes, if I know them, and you know, I just don't walk up and say, hey,
guess what I do? Yeah.
You know, but if I know them and there's people, you know, they ask what do we do? Some lads I work with, and just tell them, and you know, where we're based. If you know anyone that's got spare time,
get in. Yeah. Cool. Happy days. Right. Okie dokie. So, we've done that. Have you ever built armour?
Yeah.
What have you built?
There's quite a few tanks. I built the Challenger Abrams tank. Yeah. There's Vesta Terminator. I don't know if you've seen that one.
That's a tank.
Yeah, it's a tank. You know, it's all rocket launchers on.
That's right. Yeah.
That come out really good.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So my question was going to be links or stretch. I'm talking about tracks.
Right.
So what were on those bits of armour? Because on the Abrams it's a rubber band style, isn't it?
And mainly, most of them have been links and they've been a nightmare, but
right.
You know, but rubber tracks are a lot easier.
I like rubber tracks.
If you do it right, you can staple them together and you can staple them out.
Yeah. Staple them or glue them. I'm happy with that. Okie dokie. We've done that one. Right. You haven't been building long. Have you got a kit? It's a good question for you. Have you got a kit in your stash that you're saving for when you get better?
I think, if anything, I'll be saving the Typhoon.
Really?
Because it's bad and spit. You know, it's bad and spit.
I saw it in Telford last week.
Yeah. The full size, bloody hell.
Oh yeah.
I did I did the Canberra.
Yeah.
And this one, I want to hand paint it.
Right.
Because my father-in-law's nickname was the Baron.
Oh right.
You know, so I want to make it that personal, that much detail. Yeah. I mean.
So you're saving that one?
Yeah.
Right.
I've got what is it? You know the SAS Jeep that everyone's got.
Yeah.
That's just like a little go-to, you know, to play with when I can't really be bothered doing whatever.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 12 months' time? You are a regular at club.
Yeah.
You sit with Bridgie. But where do you see yourself on a skill base in 12 months' time?
Hopefully I'll be better than I am now. But yeah, I've noticed I've got better from when I first started.
Yes.
You know, it's all details coming. I mean, I've always liked art as a kid.
Yeah.
You know, to build it and then think, a little bit of rust here, a bit of grind here.
Oh yeah.
Enhances detail.
So you're constantly building your skills up, aren't you?
Yeah.
I like that, mate. Happy days. Right, okay. 2 questions to go. Right, yeah, this one I'm going to ask you because you are, how long have you been coming to club? Over a year?
Easy, yeah.
Easy over
about
a year.
18 months.
18 months. And you are a regular down here, Russ.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you would bring to club? Is it like, what I mean by that is, you know what we're doing next year, we're starting this game. Is there anything that you would say, man, have you ever thought about doing this, mate? Or are you happy with what we do?
I'm happy with what we do, but like everything, if there's something you can do to improve things.
Now, some people said to me, I wish you'd do a bit of remote control. Some people said, I wish you'd focus a little bit more on like on the train sets.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you know, it's nice to have a change on to something, but at the end of the day, it's got to benefit everyone, you know, if you
That's
do
the problem.
You can't please everyone at the end of the day.
Sake.
Early on in the year, if you remember, I was building a fire engine.
Yes.
You know, it'd be nice, you know, like maybe, you know, there were a time when someone showed you how to put LEDs in, stuff like that. I know it's on a pedantic, you know, but you've got little lights on front of it. Just press a button and they're flashing it. It just looks that much better, don't it? You know.
Is that something you want to get into, that kind of thing?
Well, yeah, it would be nice, you know.
I'll put you on to somebody. I'll put you on to somebody today. Yeah, definitely. Who, and when I say that, he actually sells wiring kits, right? So basically you get a little envelope and inside it there's all your wires with a bulb on end and a little bit of a resistor thing and a switch thing and he sells all that as a little kit.
Everything you need.
Everything you need. You just put it in.
I've got the, what is it, Millennium Falcon as well, you know. It'd be nice to get that little.
He does that one as well. Last question. Do you know what my last question is?
I couldn't hazard a guess.
I'm a manufacturer. Right?
Yeah.
And I've just had a cracking answer off Dave. I'm a manufacturer with untold amounts of money. Bear in mind, you haven't been doing it all be long, right?
Yeah.
But you'll come to me and you'll say, I want you to be this manufacturer, so who would I be?
Yeah.
Who would I be? Would I be Tamiya, Revel, Airfix?
I get you now.
Who would I be?
Oh, if I had to pick anyone, I'd say Tamiya.
I'm Mr Tamiya, right? And I've got an open checkbook for you. And you'll come to me and you'll say, I want this kit. What kit am I manufacturing for you?
Oh, suppose, if anything, it would have to be.
Go on.
Good one. I think, like I say, I always look back, I always try to do something in tribute to my parents.
Right.
You know, so I'd have to be someone, I should imagine like HMS Bounty, and no, I said I'd never
That's
do
a
it.
ship?
Yeah.
What scale am I making it for you?
Oh Christ.
Am I making it this big? Am I making it this big?
No, well,
Anything.
It all depends, it'd have to be out of place, and my wife would knock it off with dust.
What's 4 foot long in scale in ships? Massive.
Yeah.
See, I know aircraft 172s, 48s, 32s. On armour it's 35s.
I mean, the Nimitz, that's 3'2".
Right, okay. I've seen, big ship that. I'm talking about 4 or 5 foot here.
Yeah.
Right. Mr Tamiya, the ship, right, 4 or 5 foot. But what would it have on it? Would it have, what era would it from? Is it a World War Two?
HMS Victory.
Yeah.
No, you know Nelson's flagship.
Jesus Christ! One of them.
Yeah.
Rigging?
The full rigging, yeah. I mean, when
They're making me cringe.
when I had cancer, they got me, because they said I needed something to concentrate on, because I had chemo, was making hands shake.
Yeah.
And this was near 30 years ago. Even then I got all the rigging on, because they did provide you a frame,
What do you use for rigging?
They just put cotton in, and then you just, they were a thin, like, resin type glue that you pasted on.
And it stiffens it up.
It stiffened it up, and then you just put it in place. That was the easy option. They also had instructions to thread it through. Look at that, no, I'll just use thread.
Bugger that. Right, okay. So HMS Victory.
Yeah.
But if it were 4 foot long, mate, it'd be about 4 foot tall.
Yeah, I know.
Wouldn't it? And obviously it's all made out of wood. Is it one of them with cannons sticking out at the side? So would you have brass cannons or resin cannons?
Well, if money were no object.
No object.
I'd go for brass ones.
Brass cannons,
Yeah.
proper hollowed out,
Yeah.
with nice wheels on, down the
Yeah,
deck.
you've got to do it. You've got to.
On the side of the ship, did it have the doors that went like that opened?
Yeah.
So they'd all have to open.
Oh yeah.
Then you have to have some miniature cannonballs in baskets at the side, full rigging. What about a crew? Would you have a crew?
Yeah. If you're going that far in, you've got to go all in.
If you're going in. Right, okay, so, I mean, I'm talking, your fingers would be sort of this big. So it'd be absolutely enormous, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And then you'd have to have a stand for it.
God.
And then what about the sails? Would the sails be made out of the thin plastic stuff, or would it? No. Cloth sails. Right, okay. Did it have like a St George's cross on it or something on sails?
So what is it? They did, this kit I had at the time, they did have a frame for you to put the cloth on, and you starch it.
Yeah.
At that time I weren't brave enough, I did attempt to just like put plastic ones on.
Yeah, plastic ones. But you'd go for cloth now though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, so I tried to do it then, cloth, rigging, everything. Ultra temperament.
And that'd be your dream kit?
Yeah.
I can't believe that. I thought you'd have said something like, I didn't think for a minute, because when I'm preparing these in my head, I'm thinking, and I flick through your face, I'm thinking, and I thought, it's got to be a fast jet. I bet maybe World War II, it'd go for World War II. It'd be a Lancaster, a 1 in 24 Lancaster with an 8 foot wingspan or something like that. That's right with Russell Street. Yeah. But you've thrown me. You've completely thrown me. Russ would build a HMS Victory, one in a gazillion scale, and it'd be absolutely massive. Russ, mate, chuffing out.
Thank you very much. I'm glad I surprised you with that one.
I'm gonna put Russ on telly tonight so that they'll ask and see. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, imagine it chuffed me. Right.
Yeah, I say it's just